Alrighty guys, bringing you the third part here in my Pico Reef build, and if this doesn't look too much different than the first couple of videos, well, it's because I really haven't changed much. Everything's been going pretty well, and I haven't really had the time to add any new livestock of any major types. I did add something new right down there in the corner. I got a rock of mushrooms from my local fish store. Pretty cool and everything. They get a lot bigger. They're just kind of starting to open it up. I just turned the lights on and everything, so they'll get bigger. And there's my zoas right back there. They're doing great. They were kind of stretching up for the light. Like I had them down below on the sand bed for a little while, but their stalks are kind of starting to extend, which was meaning that they needed a little bit more light. So I moved them up there, and now all their stalks have shrunken back down. They're sitting nice and flush on the rock there. So that's going great. All my water parameters are doing great. I've been actually able to maintain the specific gravity at 1.024, which is great for a saltwater tank, especially in a Pico Reef, which can be somewhat hard just because of the amount of evaporation that occurs and doing water changes and top-offs and stuff like that. So my specific gravity has been doing great. My calcium levels are, I think, at 440. So they're doing all right. Maybe a little. I might want to lower them down just a little bit to kind of help prevent too much nuisance growth of algae and stuff like that. Other than that, pH is sitting around 8.2. That fluctuates a little bit. I want to try to kind of nail that down and make sure it stays slightly more stable than what it is right now. And then ammonia, nitrate are all reading 0, mainly because I don't have any fish in there producing that much weight. I got 2 snails and 3 hermit crabs, so they're not doing too much in there. And I've actually had kind of like a big bloom of copepods, I believe. I've got a ton of those things in there, and when I turn on the lights, they all scurry away and stuff like that. But I'm not sure if you can see in the video, but there's just some that are just kind of floating around in the current of the aquarium and stuff like that. But the sand bed on it as well is a little bit deeper than what most people do, but I've been having really good luck with it. It's about 1 inch deep all the way across. I just got to make sure I stir it up and everything like that. And I did kind of notice that I do have a few pests in my tank that I didn't notice before. If you can see right there, that is an apostasia, I believe is what they're called. It's a nuisance anemone, and I'm just going to have to pull that rock out and brush them off and get them off of there because I don't want them to turn into any more. But other than that, it's been going pretty good. Got some decent coralline growth, not as fast as I guess I would maybe like it, but it's still definitely growing along and creeping pretty good and expanding over to new rocks and stuff like that, so really nothing to complain about there. I did get this mag float, not sure if I went over that in the last video. This is the smallest one that they make, and this is the Aqueon Evolve 4, and it is acrylic, it's not glass, so cleaning the glass can kind of be a pain if you have a metal scraper, because that would just destroy the acrylic. But some people have been asking about this mag float right here, and on the packaging, I got it from Petco, or not Petco, PetSmart, my bad. I don't want to offend anybody there and, you know, call those Petco and PetSmart the same place. I've got some people that are very preferential, I guess, to which store they go to and just, you know, swear that it's way better than the other. But nonetheless, I got this at PetSmart, and on the packaging it said that it was glass and acrylic safe, and so far I've been, you know, cleaning the glass every day or every other day for about a month now, and no scratches. I can't see any scratches. You probably, even if there was scratches, you probably couldn't see them on the video. It's not that great a quality, but nonetheless, yeah, it's been working great and gets the algae off just fine. Sometimes I have to take like a little bit of sponge or something like that and actually, you know, scrape it down in there to make sure I get everything off. But other than that, it's been going great. The WavePoint LED fixture that I have up there, you can kind of see it right there. It's got 6 blue LEDs and 2 white LEDs. They're all 1 watt bulbs. It's been producing a decent amount of growth. I've seen a few new buds on my zoanthids up there, and the mushrooms I really haven't had long enough for them to start splitting, but I'm sure they're going to start doing it as well. They haven't jumped off the rock and relocated anywhere in the tank, so they seem to like that position down there, kind of have the little outlet nozzle up there adjusted, I think, in a good way that kind of helps circulate water in a circular motion around the tank there and everything. But yeah, that's it, guys. I'm probably gonna, the videos on the Pico build are kind of probably gonna taper off now unless I get new livestock or something like that. I am planning on adding a neon blue goby to this tank. I think just one of those guys would be just fine for this tank. They just sit and perch on rocks and stuff like that. It's not a tank that's too little or too big for them. There's lots of little spots for him to explore and do stuff like that. So I'll probably get one of him and call that good on fish. He'll probably be my only fish that I will add to this tank. Anything extra would kind of be overkill and overpopulate the tank, but I still do plan on trying to pack this thing as much as I can with different types of corals and stuff like that. Some more zoas, akins, pallies, all sorts of stuff. Maybe some trumpet corals, some LPS. Probably not going to do any SPS in this guy just because I don't want to have to deal with the care requirements and all that type of stuff with them. And, you know, in a Pico, like I said, water parameters can kind of be an issue at times. So probably pass on those guys. But other than that, I'll try to bring some new videos when I get some more livestock and stuff like that. But feel free to leave any questions down below. Till next time, guys, take it easy.